Love the Beat Radio. Best
station in the world. And this is Janina, and this is
PHENIKX. My favourite one is I'm Sabrina. Love her from Mystique. She's my favourite one.
Sabrina.
I'm Sabrina. Bet you are. Do you remember her?
Yeah,
From
I think
Mystique.
she was someone I used to go to school with's cousin.
Really?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Sabrina.
So,
We are on, what day is it? 15th?
nah.
Whatever day is, we're
Maybe
beginning.
it is the 15th.
Let's not talk days. We're on the beginning of January. we're in the beginning of January.
Yeah.
So it's been technically the new year.
Yeah.
So I'd like to say something to you. Happy New Year.
Happy New
No,
Year.
but how do you feel about the new year?
Good.
We won't talk about what's happened to you yet.
Oh.
But wait for that. But yeah, so what, Happy New Year, what, celebrating what?
Celebrating, we were partying out. Obviously, I released my single on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Something Real.
Yeah, and we heard that earlier.
Yeah, I heard
Fantastic.
that earlier. It was a banger. It still is.
Yeah. Just going to get more
will
bangery.
continue to be. So that was cool. Had a nice time. What did I do?
Had a nice time.
Had a nice time.
That's funny.
And then...
No. We're not coming to that yet.
Okay,
We
fine.
want to talk to you about the new year because, like, to me,
Yeah.
the new year
speak your
really
truth.
isn't now. Okay, right? We're in winter. Let me
Yeah.
just clarify something.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are different cultures, different
Sure.
times. Chinese.
Yeah.
When is the Chinese New Year?
In a few
Could someone
days.
please call us and let us know if you're Chinese when it is? Thanks.
Yeah.
Don't really call us.
But do.
No, you can message us because we don't like taking calls because we're still a bit new.
Do you know? Call us. We'll see what happens. We'll leave that up to God.
Don't.
We'll leave that up to God. It's fine.
Okay, I would literally have you like this. Yeah. So, okay, hear me out.
Okay.
The new year represents new beginnings,
Yes.
new birth.
Yeah.
Basically, you're talking about springtime. So to me, the spring equinox, which is in March, is the new year. That's the real new year because that is when you have the new life. You have the lambs. You have the, you know what I mean. The flowers, growth.
Yeah.
That's when people start sowing seeds.
Yeah.
Sowing, planting, rebirthing, renewal,
Yeah.
new year.
New
And
year.
like now, it's like such a pressure, I think, on people like new year, set intentions. People are in winter. We're in the middle of winter in the UK here. And it's grey and dark and gloomy sometimes. And what do bears do in winter?
Hibernate.
Exactly. And we're berry.
Well, Are we?
We can be berry. Berry.
Some of us are, I guess.
Yeah, but a lot of people are a lot of people.
Yeah.
But you know what? Even if they don't, personally, I feel like it's good to honour the seasons and how they reflect and like how what they're there for. Like winter, hibernate.
Yeah.
Rest.
Yeah. Go
Like
in.
the land
Go.
rest, the soil rest, the animals rest. They
Yeah.
literally go and hide under the ground.
However, though,
Do you know what I mean?
there is a weird because Capricorn season is directly in the middle of winter.
Which is worky.
Which is
yeah.
worky,
I
like
get that.
pragmatism. And it's so funny because the way it sort of is laid out.
Work at resting.
work at resting. Because like before that, you've got Sag season, which is like Sag is like go, like
Yeah.
da.
Yeah,
That's
spontaneous.
very much how people feel like before Christmas, that sort of time. It's very like go, doing things, seeing people, getting out, all of that sort of stuff. And then everyone's like, new year, new me. I'm going to work.
But
you
maybe
get back
that's
into
what
work.
it is. It's work
And then
on
Capricorn.
yourself. Like,
Why not?
do you know what I mean? Capricorn represents like, like it could be like inner work, like so hibernate
Wow.
and work. Like, do you know what I
Inner.
mean? Like, how can I,
Yeah.
work on myself? Like, what can I do? Because we're always constantly trying to improve
Capricorn's
ourselves.
also about, yes, it's about pragmatism, but it falls under like restriction as well. You're being practical. Like, okay, I'm not going to do this because,
Yeah.
but that's also like not necessarily going out, not necessarily having the fun doing whatever, going into yourself.
Yeah.
So it can be that as well, I think.
Yeah. I think the real new year is spring. And that's when I'm celebrating it. And actually,
fair.
I am celebrating it because I'm going to be releasing my first single when I have my rebrand to Janina. And it's going to be on the on the spring sol. Equinox. Oh my God, you're right. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you?
On the spring equinox.
Yeah, we got there.
And one day,
Yeah.
when we're not live on air, we will have this all edited.
And you'll never hear
And I
a
would have just said
mistake
on the
ever.
spring.
Yeah, it will just come out.
But it's not that funny then, is it? You want the blunders.
Listen, you want the realness of life.
Exactly, like
you know
your
what I mean?
song. Let's just plug it.
Right.
Something
real. real. Give me something real.
Do you want to
100%.
speak, as we're talking about something real, talk about the words.
Real.
Yeah. We didn't, earlier we introduced it, we said you're amazing.
I'm tired of living in this 9 to 5. Like,
okay, I didn't say all the words, the lyrics. Don't say the lyrics of the word. No, joking. Go.
I might. I just might.
Tired of living
in this. Do you know what? I don't remember my lyrics.
No,
so
but
I
it
need
is
to
true.
remember.
That's it.
It's really that. Yeah, but it's true. Like, 9 to 5 is definitely for some people great. But even within the 9 to 5, people who work that, I feel like they, at least at times, feel like, I feel a bit like when I want to go do something, I want to be able to go do it. Like, I want freedom. Like, I want that. And again, I do understand, like, there's a security in having things regular in that way. But I feel like the 9 to 5 regular that we have over here, at least, is not really conducive to humans, like how humans live and operate and all that sort of stuff.
I think we've been conditioned for a long time.
Like, think of, women in the workplace with, like, their monthly cycle. Like, 9 to 5 is not really like conducive to that. Like, it's not the best.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and don't you think men have cycles as well.
Nowadays, I think the younger generation, shout out to everyone, but
shout out,
are just like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, and they are being more productive. They've been, maybe a lot of more online activity in terms of jobs.
Sure.
But whatever, they're making it work. They're doing things and they're making it work for you. And it's making a lot of people see that you don't have to survive with it. You don't need a 9 to 5 to survive sort of thing. You can actually think outside the box, take a risk, take a jump, do something more creative.
And the companies are realizing that as well. Like, especially in Scandinavia, they're like all on that sort of thing where they understand that you don't need to have a 9 to 5 to be your most productive. Like, work 4 days a week.
What do they do?
I think they have a 4-day week. And also, I think their actual working hours are less.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they're just as productive.
I'll see you soon. I'm off to Scandinavia.
Yeah. but it's cold there, though.
It's cold there. I'm not going to go.
Nah, it's not for me. Give me the med. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah.
So, that's the first line.
Yeah, okay. Something real.
Something real.
The essence of it, what I got from it was like, like, who wants this mundane life? Like, that's not for me. Like, it's not, there's no substance, there's no depth, there's no, like, I want something real, I want something exciting, like, I want something real. Like, this is
I don't want to just
feels
have
like
my
generic,
life sucked away from me.
Yeah, just a routine cycle, like, no.
Yeah.
Wake up, hi, bye.
Yeah.
Wake up, hi, bye.
Yeah.
Wake up, hi, bye.
Yeah.
And the thing
100.
is, even neurologically speaking, by the time you're 35, your brain, the patterns, the neurons and everything, the cycles in the literally the cycles in your brain.
Hardwired.
Hardwired.
Yeah.
So you have to, like, consciously unwire it and rewire it.
Yeah.
And, like, it's like going to the gym with your muscle, but you have to do it with your brain.
Yeah.
And you can do that, obviously, but a lot of people don't know that, and they are literally stuck in the rut. They literally wake up, get their phone on, go to the toilet, go to the shower, go to, like, everything is exactly the same. And they'll literally do it without even thinking.
And for some people, that works for them, and that's great. Keep doing you. But I think for a lot of people, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of people, it really doesn't.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this and you're like, do you know what? Yeah, that's speaking to me. Like, I feel like that, but I don't know what to do. Like, I'm in this job, I need this job, I need the money. We get that.
Get it.
But also, there's nothing to stop you from visualizing.
Right.
Or whatever works for you, because actually, that won't work for everyone. And
That's true.
this is the
Very
thing.
true.
This is why vision boards work for some people, tarot cards work for some people, visualization works for some. It's whatever you believe.
Yeah.
And if you believe, so let's say you do believe in visualization, because I do that, I think that works for me. It's what you believe. So if I do that, I feel like that's going to materialize and manifest. So what I'm saying to you, if that works for you, or maybe a vision board or something like that, but if you do that,
could be even just like writing out a little plan or like it can literally be anything.
Or you could write a letter to, like, from your future self to you, like, I see you.
Yeah.
You're doing well.
Good job.
You're not going to be here for long.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah.
And, like, just little
Love
things. Yeah. What you did last night was not appropriate.
You need to check yourself.
But at least the door was closed.
I can see you.
Yeah. I'm spying on you.
Yeah.
I am.
I know what you've done last summer.
Okay, so it's getting a bit spooky. I'm putting the pen down. Put the pen down. So, something real.
Hilarious. Tangents.
Love it.
Who doesn't love a tangent? Am I right?
I mean, to the what?
To the tangent.
Is it? Yeah, we are rebranding to
the tangent.
To the tangent. That is so funny.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh. So, how was your New Year? I say New Year, quote unquote New Year. Any incidents?
Well, there was an incident. Let me explain this as well, because I think there are different views on New Year. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
okay, because my vision just now was a picture you sent me. So I've already jumped to your New Year.
That was the view.
Yeah, it was.
Well, there was a restrict. Well, hey, I'm going to tie it in. Don't worry. So, like, some people think that, and I think this is what it's, where we put New Year in the West. I think it's mainly based on the fact that around this sort of time, and it's not specific, obviously, because the solstice is what, on the
21st of December.
But it's around the sort of time.
I remembered that I didn't turn the camera on again. Sorry.
It's fine. Oh, yeah, it's around this sort of time, and this is when the solstice is. So I think some people's perception is that from now you're at the darkest point, and this is the New Year because this is when it starts to get light again, starts to come round. So for me, one of my darkest points.
yeah. I like how you did that.
See that? One of my darkest points was crashing into a tree in this.
So he said to me, I've had a crash. I've crashed into a tree. And when I looked at the picture and the road, I was like, oh, this is worse than I thought it was.
Oh, really?
Like, well, yeah. I mean, I knew it was bad, but I felt like you literally went quite.
No,
it was
I
quite
did.
a steep hill.
Okay, let me.
So yeah, it was. Tell them about the conditions.
Let me paint the picture. Okay, so I was coming back.
It was white. The white picture.
Yeah. I was coming back from my friend's house, and it was lightly snowing.
I'd say it was a bit more than that. It looked the ground looked quite white.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But when
so it had been snowing prior, stopped, and now it started again.
It clearly was getting like more
heavier.
and more. But I hadn't even gone far. But I was like, okay, it's lightly snowing.
Go far.
No, I didn't. I was like traveling home. It was late. It was like 1:30 in the morning. It was late.
What are you doing at home? I'm joking.
Stop it. But yeah, so I was coming home, and where I was, it's quite a hilly area, and like I said, it had been snowing. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me just be safe. Let me go slow. Check the brakes. Going down slow. I was just like, cool. And where my friend lives, it's like basically on the top of a hill. So I was like coming down. I was like, okay, let me be slow. Okay, cool. Safe. There were other cars on the road as well. Like I wasn't going to get, it was cool. I was just like, okay, fine.
If anything, a tree would help me out.
Yeah. So then I was just following the sat nav. I was just getting home following the sat nav.
Can we just explain to the insurance companies that it is the sat nav's fault?
It's the sat nav's fault.
To do with
it's not me. It was the sat nav.
Great.
Because I was just trying to get there. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what
and
I mean?
It takes me down this road.
It's not my fault the sat nav made me crash.
Right, exactly. So I was going down. It took me down this road, the sat nav, and it started off.
We'll call him Mr. Nav.
Monsieur Nav, and it started off pretty like straight. Whatever. I'm like, cool, not really thinking anything. And then it starts to dip a little bit, and I'm like,
at what point did you think, oh no?
When the brakes stopped working. I was like, oh, let me just go. I was just like, okay, we're getting a little bit fast now. Let me just and I wasn't going far. I was
because you said 15 to 20.
That's when I hit. It was like 20 when I hit. So I wasn't traveling at that speed.
So you built up momentum. So what were you going at that point? Do you know?
Really, I don't think it was really more than I wouldn't say it's more than 10 at all.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So then you were like, oh no, and then it got faster. Literally. Oh gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you like literally so paint the picture of what you could see.
So I could see.
Obviously, there's a road, and what's either side?
There's like some cars like on either side.
And houses?
Not loads. Definitely houses on either side.
Well,
and at the end,
have been next to a field.
No, but there was. I'm saying definitely there was. And I was like, at the end of the road was a T-junction. Now, at the point I realised that the brakes are not working.
You were going to go through that T-junction.
100%.
Someone could have come. That could have been really bad.
Exactly. Wait, hold on. Let me tell the story. So I was like coming down, and like I said, it was getting more. The slope was getting slightly more and more, and I was like, okay, I need to go very slow. Let me just put on my brakes, and I put on my brakes. It's just like, there's no okay, and I was just like, cool. It's probably going to just stop. Let me just ease up and like, let me just like put it into a gear.
At this point, at what point on the hill were you? Were you 2/3 down at the top, like nearly at the bottom?
So the way it was, I was still pretty close to the actual, because the incline got more and more as you went along. So I was like, it wasn't that when it stopped, I wasn't really that far into the hill. Okay. There was quite a lot of hill left to go. Yeah. So I was like there sliding on my no brakes. I pulled up the handbrake, that didn't work. I put it in like.
You wanted to do donuts, yeah? All right.
I wanted to. I wasn't thinking like obviously the brakes.
You could have like literally spun around at that point.
I know. I was just trying anything at this point.
Krispy Kreme's on his brain.
delicious.
Well, that's so funny.
Anyway, so I start like picking up momentum and speed, and I'm like, I get
no.
near to the end, and I can see these. And at the end, like I said, there's a T-junction, so it's the road, and then it goes to the T-junction. There's just houses in front. People's living rooms are just right there. I'm like, well, this is not going to be the ideal situation. And then I tell you, like, so there was luckily, well, there's two lucky things. I'll get to the other one. There was a tree, like just like to the side a little bit. And I didn't have this thought. You know, when you think, and you think in words, I do anyway, not everyone does.
Yeah.
But at this point, it's like the words were not there.
Okay.
I just felt.
Fight or flight.
Well, yeah, definitely.
And no words.
And no words.
You're
no
on your
words
own, mate.
Yeah, literally. Just like,
I'm not going to tell you nothing. You're
yeah,
like, oh,
this is you.
Okay.
So literally, I was just like, my body just turned the steering wheel into the tree, like at an angle, the luckiest angle. It hit the tree. My wheel was booped.
Yeah.
It hit the tree, and it sort of
like a pancake.
Yeah, and it sort of like whipped around, but luckily didn't hit anyone's.
So if the tree wasn't there, what would have happened?
I would have gone into these people's
100%.
living room. 100%.
Would you have gone into there? Was there like a wall?
It's like this high wall, so I might have hit it. No,
as in from the ground.
No, as in from the table, this high, like.
Yeah. So like, say this is the ground.
Yes. Yeah. From this side.
So
it wasn't a great.
You probably may have turned a little if you hit it at that, because it's quite low.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? At that speed, I wonder. Maybe
it might not have gone straight into their living room.
Yeah. I'm just wondering whether the car would have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think definitely at a higher speed it would have, because that's a small thing to go over. But maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
We'd
hope not.
Either way, it's mash up.
It was absolutely my wheel was anyway. But yeah, no, I didn't.
And the car and the tree. Yeah. Well, not the tree.
No, the tree was fine.
The tree was fine.
I checked the tree. The tree looked like nothing had happened. I was like, okay, fair. So yeah, I hit this, and it was like, I was like, "Gadam!" And I was like, oh my God. So I was like slightly on the pavement. So I was like, let me just try and like not be on the pavement. And then I realized, oh, my wheel's not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
And then I just noticed tap, tap, tap on the window. Are you okay? Everyone had come out of their house.
How many?
There was maybe
so
15 people there.
Oh, good. I'm glad that they were like.
Well, they were shook. It was in the middle of the night. They had a good time.
One
woman came down and was like, I thought my mum had fallen out of the bed. Just like, I'm
hilarious.
So sorry. Sorry for disturbing you, everyone.
I thought my mum had fallen out of the bed.
Yeah, I don't really know.
What is going on?
Car crash into a tree. That sounds like mum.
Yeah, your mum must be. No offense to the hippo, but.
No, but do you know what? When you're asleep,
you're a car crash.
No, I know.
I thought my mum was
falling out of the bed. Yeah, big goal. That's fine. No, but the thing is, I get it, because when she's probably asleep. Do you know what I mean? And she just heard the noise. The first thing was just like, oh my God, is my mum okay?
What could that be?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be you rolling down into a tree. Never.
Well, saying that, one of the many people, one lady was like, yeah, I knew this was going to happen. That's why I moved my car.
Really?
Yeah, she was just like,
really?
I moved my car for this exact reason.
That is hilarious.
Yeah,
I'm glad that her intuition told her.
So was I. On your way. So was I, because I would have hit.
Yeah, and then you would have had even the more drama with the insurance.
Exactly.
Oh God, that's lucky. Yeah.
So, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, so it happened. Yeah, obviously you could say that's an unlucky situation, but it really did happen in the most lucky way.
Yeah, and also tell the viewers and the audience what you've been saying about your car recently.
I need a new car.
Universe, like, done.
I need a new car. Yeah, because of that.
It's very strong manifestation.
Yeah,
just needs to tweak it a little.
Yeah. So it's written off now.
I need a car, but I'd like to not write it off into a tree.
No, you have to be specific.
I'd like to win the lottery and have a new car. That would be better.
You know, it's just like,
you need a new car. Okay, tree, road, ice, you.
Let's do it.
No brakes. I think this is a perfect recipe delivered to Mike.
Thank you, I guess.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but honestly, thanks. Literally, firstly, that could have gone like if someone was walking by, that could have been horrific. That could have been. I even like after the AA picked me up, and they came very quickly as well. That's another lucky thing. After they took me back to my to where I was staying, I was in bed and I started to just be like,
all these scenarios.
Oh my God, that could have been really bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't. So
and then I was like, do you know what, Mike? It wasn't.
Yeah, just chill out, Mike.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Just calm down.
This is the thing. Like people do that. Like we do that.
Yeah.
You think, oh, it could have but it didn't.
It didn't.
So that's a fear, isn't it? A rational thought that's not even happened. Like it's literally done, and you're now thinking. It's not even like you're thinking of fear before something. You're thinking it after.
What?
Hilarious.
Like,
It's funny.
I know, it's hilarious.
We do that as humans.
I know
though.
we do.
We need to chill out.
We kind of do. Take a pill.
Take a chill pill.
Take a chill pill, please.
But yeah, let's talk about something that is a bit more serious.
Yeah.
Well, much more serious. LA wildfires, and I'm not saying I just hate it when people are like. Someone wrote a post on Facebook the other day, and she was saying, you know, she lives in America.
Yeah.
Not in LA, but not far. And she was just saying, you know, about having a hunch that it was a little bit suspicious, let's say, yeah. And I was just like, 100%, like, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
And it's not a conspiracy theory. That is my opinion. It's a whole, was it Maui? The whole thing happened. Was it Maui?
Maui? Oh, Malibu, you mean? No.
Was it Malibu?
No, what?
No, where is it happened? The same thing happened in America. The same thing happened a few months ago. It was last year.
Oh,
it was
really?
last year, yeah. Same thing. Loads of massive fires. All the houses were burnt down. I feel like it was Maui.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
My memory is not the best.
Yeah, anyway, something happened in America.
Not on this scale, though.
Pretty bad, though. Not on this scale, no. But it was really bad.
I
It was.
think I remember. Oh, the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Not the forest, but...
No,
yeah,
I
anyway.
think it's was. But
Anyway,
this is like
the same similar thing.
yeah.
It's not as
This is
bad,
like
but
a-
it was really, really bad. And it was like really. And now, so let's just, okay, so for those who don't know, which I'm sure you must know because it's been all over the news because it's a massive, massive wildfires. I think nine of them, or there was a lot. They have arrested people.
in LA?
Yeah.
It's the whole, there
yeah.
was like, I think it started with 3 different ones. Like,
I
at the
last
same
heard 9.
time.
It might have been more now. It's a huge thing. And then they ran out of water. The poor firemen had they had cuts. They put cuts on all the fire like before that, so they didn't like have even the equipment to go. They're literally waiting. They must feel so helpless and it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
And the thing that like makes me think as well is all the insurance companies. Did you hear about the insurance? I mean, come on.
It just seems a bit.
There's no water. There was no. There's
they
no
cut off the
water.
water. And then
There's no insurance.
All the insurance companies were like,
because
we're going to back out.
No, but they did that
specifically
before.
I know.
Yeah.
And specifically for fire.
It's almost like they knew.
That's the thing.
I don't know. I'm not saying that. There could be other things.
No. I have no idea. But all I'm saying is, if those things are factual,
which are?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen.
It's a fact that there's no water. It's a fact that the insurance companies, the majority of insurance companies with fire, said we're not going to you can't claim for fire.
If that's
a few weeks or month or however long. Like that's weird.
And then and do you know what makes it like? Oh, maybe there's a reason for this. All of the Diddy stuff that's coming out right now.
I mean, I don't know, because someone was like said on a comment somewhere else, like, oh, how dare you? Like, what a moron! Like, some people, lost all their lives and who care about Diddy files. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like,
no,
do you know?
It's not
not
me.
You, not you.
No, but it's not the people. Like,
no, but if someone was just like saying about that and said, and she wasn't even saying that, but they were like, oh, people have lost, like.
That's what I mean. She wasn't saying that.
No, she wasn't, but it is.
Yes, it's obviously awful that people have, lost their.
I don't think all of that was done to get Diddy files. Do you know what I mean? That was. No. Oh, it's Oprah's house as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a bit more to me.
Well,
alarming.
No, but that's the thing. I think it was all of them. They wanted to. What I think possibly happened, if, like I said, all of this stuff is fact, which it sounds like it is, they made sure that, they needed to burn down Hollywood. It was Hollywood. They needed to get rid of Hollywood because that's where all of the evidence is. Like, so if it's
bad, isn't it? Like, what is going on?
If Diddy gets found, and then all of these celebrities get found, that's a whole. All of them, no one trusts the media anymore. So they were like,
who trusts the media anyway?
Lots of people.
Oh, that's crazy.
Lots of people.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so they were like, let's. If that happens, no one's going to trust the media.
So
the best thing to do is to burn the whole thing down.
Do you think that it was tactical? What's your intuition telling you?
My intuition is telling me yes.
100%.
My intuition is telling me yes.
And then someone said to me, I wrote something like that. Yeah, I just said 100%. I said everything's connected. I'm sorry, whatever.
Yeah.
And then he was like, are you going to come here and apologise when, if you were wrong, sort of thing? I was like, yeah, no problem. But I'm not wrong. I didn't say that. No, but I said, yeah, no problem, because I would. But I said, genuinely, that's what I believe.
It's not. There's nothing to apologise for.
And also, do you know, so many American people who are going through this, think the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I have a friend who lives in LA, just outside, and everyone's thinking the same things. Like, it's also yes, that's very suspicious. And also, I'm not saying wildfires don't happen. I get that they do.
But the thing is, there's nothing to apologise for. At the end of the day, all of the people who have been affected, it doesn't matter whether it's done on purpose or not. that sucks.
Yeah.
And I still like have compassion for them and feel that's
100%,
awful.
100%.
Like, you know, it's really difficult thing to, you know.
It's horrendous.
When
And
you
we are
see the
sending love to
videos and
everyone.
stuff,
Yeah, it's horrendous.
like, it's awful. That's awful. That's
it
not
is.
what
You
we're
lost your-
saying.
No, we're not saying, no.
I don't think that's what anyone's saying, but obviously people are trying to make it out.
I know, some people are just
chill out.
Yeah, just chill out.
We're all human at the end of the day, my guy, my gal. Calm down. Calm down.
So our hearts do go out to everyone in LA going through this absolute trauma. Hoping that, that was another thing, that someone posted that she put this post up of LA, like they want to do LA smart city. She went just saying, because it's a bit convenient, wipe it out, plant your new thing.
Who's that, Elon? Who wants to do the smart city?
Oh,
Elon?
the government or whoever. Probably someone like that. There's a whole thing about it. Like
You've heard about all the Elon stuff, isn't it?
Not recently. I don't even delve into him because like
he's trying to get involved in UK politics.
Is he really?
And
I'm not surprised.
And not just trying to, actually affecting stuff.
Like what? Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, but what?
So there was like some there was like some situation where I can't remember the place, but basically like, you know how young girls have been like, you know,
Oh yeah.
SA'd, but lots of them, and like the police were sort of covering it up.
What country?
And this is UK.
Oh.
And this was like we known about this for a while, but I think things haven't been fully brought to justice and things like that.
Right.
And then
what's he getting involved with?
So then he was starting to say
this is a bit
the
bad,
UK, because he's basically trying to get into. Well, it seems like he's trying to get into UK, but influence UK politics. He's like friends with, he was friends with, who's the UKIP guy? Farage.
Oh,
He was friends with Farage, and he was friends with another guy that's in prison, Tommy.
Oh God, he's terrible.
Tommy Robinson
or
something.
Puppet.
Both. He's friends with both of them.
Puppet.
Anyway, so obviously they're like on different parties or whatever, and Elon was like siding with Tommy. So he started to like try and influence.
This is to do with the refugees and all that sort of thing, right? Is that what it's to do with, or not?
No, I don't.
Because you know they were getting assaulted by the refugees or something like that. I heard that. Is that?
It's probably both things.
To do. Okay.
But I think this is not so much to do with refugees.
Okay. No, because remember Tommy was very much against the refugees.
Yes.
Which we know aren't refugees. We know that they are being brought in because why are there no women and children? If you look at our interview with John O'Looney, who we had on the show, which was an amazing interview. It'll be on the Saturday on the podcast on YouTube. Please watch that. It's really, really informative. And he does mention about these refugees coming in. And I've always thought this as well, like, why are there no women and children? That is weird. You do not flee, like he says, a country and tyranny without your family.
Yep.
You don't. I'm sorry. You need to
Why
wake
would you
up,
leave
y'all.
them there? Like,
It's crazy, isn't it?
Sense.
Like, nah. They are being built as an army. And watch a podcast.
Yeah.
Watch a podcast.
Anyway, so Elon's basically saying.
What's he saying?
So he's basically saying the UK is not running things properly because
Keir
Starmer,
like if you go to if you get sentenced, you're not getting long enough.
No, so Keir Starmer was I think something to do with he was like high up, maybe in the police or something. He was like supposed to oversee that case, or he had something to do with like overseeing that whole situation.
Right.
And he did a bad job.
Right.
Like he did a bad job. Everyone knows he did a bad job.
Right.
But now Elon's like getting involved, being like, well, he's the leader of Labour. We need to like change the.
What's Elon getting involved for?
This is what I mean. This is not your country. Whether I agree or disagree, you have no business talking on this. Yeah. But he is. And I can't remember. There's another.
He needs to just chill out and go and just lay in your millions of pounds or dollars.
Well, he's not. He wants to like, you know.
Yeah, he's definitely an evil one, I think.
I'm not a fan from what I've seen.
No, absolutely not. No way. To
be diplomatic about it, I'm not a fan from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's just allegedly.
Allegedly. Hey, look, all of this, alleged. Okay, all of it.
Allegedly, to the point. No, to the point. Allegedly. We should say that to like cover ourselves.
We should. Yeah.
I'm not covering myself. I'm telling you, that's my point. That's the truth.
It.
That's our truth.
It.
Not allegedly.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Allegedly.
But yeah, allegedly. So Elon needs to Musk away.
Musk off. Elon.
Okay, I've got another thing to ask you about.
Yeah, go on.
So, do you eat chicken out of a supermarket?
Yeah.
Did you know that a few months ago, probably about 3 months ago, The Guardian posted online factual, check it up, look it up. Thank you, Google. Not allegedly.
Not allegedly.
They actually posted, because I was looking for something else and then I stumbled across this. No. And basically, the majority of supermarkets in the UK are not taking this seriously and are failing, basically, with the, I guess, safety and measures of the chickens. So there's something called a broiler chicken. And it basically, it's a very, very fast growing chicken.
Right.
And they pump it with 9 times more antibiotics than it needs. Like, it's just disgusting, like, honestly. And they're all failing. I think Marks and Spencer's is all right. Check that. But I have a feeling I read something about Marks and Spencer was okay, because I don't think they use that specific chicken.
Right.
But everyone else's are just like, and they're just not like, they just don't care. But I don't know. They obviously don't care because they're all failing. They're all failing at it. Like, so when you're eating that
it's
chicken,
the cheapest one,
unless
probably.
you go to a butcher's or you go and get like an organic corn-fed chicken, and they are about £17.
It's mad.
For a chicken, a small chicken.
Yeah.
Which is a lot, I get that. But also, you're pumping yourself otherwise with 9 times antibiotics. It's just crazy.
And the thing is
that not crazy?
It's a lot.
It's crazy. Why are they like?
What are the antibiotics for?
Because what they want to, because they don't want the chickens to be sick, right?
Yeah.
So they want the chickens to grow. So they pump them. I don't know what else they're pumping them with.
Yeah.
But they're definitely pumping antibiotics.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the fact that we're then consuming that.
It's disgusting.
In them,
so just please check your chickens. Like check, and this goes for all the meat. It goes for all your food. You really should be conscious about where you're eating and what you're eating. Like, check the packets. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you can, go to a butcher or like a fish market, you know what I mean?
Yeah. A butcher's good because a butcher's not always that much more expensive. Like,
no, and they know, and you've got the link. Yeah. You know exactly where it's coming from. Exactly. And they probably know the farmer, hopefully, or they've had some kind of, like, they must have vetted them to some extent.
Degree, yeah. So you can ask them and then you can check. Like,
but I thought that was horrific. I was like, that is just...
I know.
That's dodgy. And like... This isn't just a little shop. This is all the major supermarkets, apart from, I think, Marks and Spencer's, which I'm not going to say to them they're doing bad because I think they're all right. But the others are not doing great.
Yeah, I don't know. And the thing is, like, it's difficult because the way we live, the way society's set up, it's very difficult to, like, not, like... get your stuff from elsewhere. Yeah. They make it very difficult for you to get your stuff
unless
from elsewhere.
You have your own chickens.
Unless you have your own chickens, yeah. But, you know, like, if you're just, like, someone who doesn't, someone who, like, lives in...
majority of people don't
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they, like, you're just trying to live your life.
And also,
you're
remember,
just trying
it
to
depends
live
on
life.
what sort of person you are. Because if you raise a chicken, you're probably not going to want to get it. Like, you're probably not going to... Like, I could never do that. Like, raise my own chicken. No, are you mad? Oh, yeah, you're nice. Like, no, I couldn't do that. Yeah. If you were in that... Like, if we were cavemen and women or whatever, or, like, you know, we're, like, 200 years... maybe 500 years ago, whatever... and we didn't have any of this, and it was completely different, hunter-gatherer type thing, that is different. That is for survival. It's different.
I agree, it's different.
And I think also in a lot of cultures, you know, and you bless your food. I always bless my food. Yeah. Give thanks for it.
And I think
it's a circle of life.
I think we should. Like, for me, with meat, like, I think, well, I will eat meat, like, but I think what's important is the life that the animal lives and how it's slaughtered.
So exactly.
Like, make it quick. Like, don't long it
like halal.
Yeah. Like, make it quick, make it painless. Like, don't long it out.
Yeah.
Don't like have them living in, like, awful conditions.
Because the thing is, you're consuming that energy. Do you understand?
Well, there's that as well.
It's true. If an animal is shocked, can you imagine the torment an animal? And do you know how intelligent pigs are? Like, oh my gosh, like, a lot of animals, not just pigs. And they do feel, and like you traumatize that animal, and then you're eating the trauma.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it doesn't, like, yes, it works in that spiritual way, but that exact thing works in a physical way too.
That's what I mean,
like, the hormones that get like secreted when they're in, like, that state are not great for you.
Yeah,
it makes the meat taste more bitter as well.
Which also works on the other way, which is completely...
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. No, don't worry. No. It's just so dark.
Okay, not for today.
It's not because you might call me conspiracy theorist. I don't want to get upset today. No, I'm joking. But no, the whole adrenochrome thing. Let's not go into it. But it's the same thing where they torture something to then it makes something to the blood, and it's basically what you're saying about the way that the body reacts to things. Yeah, and trauma is held within, obviously, because like energy, disease, dis-ease. It's just energy. It's all it is. So like, if someone's really happy, their energy is going to flow and be beautiful, and you want to, you know, someone you can feel it. You know.
And if you're an animal, your meat will taste nicer, just saying.
Yeah, so, yeah. Right.
Yeah. Left.
There's some really annoying people out there
There
who do
are some
reaction
annoying
videos, and I
people.
want to ask you about how you feel about that. Like, how do you feel about reaction videos? You know, when people do these reaction videos and they have them to the side, right? So you'll be the video, be the video, do something. And I'm like, no, you talk, be a video.
Hi, welcome to the video. This is sometimes where you do things. Have you ever been in a situation where you...
Right, so, okay, for the people that can't see what I'm doing, I'm like doing some stupid, like, reaction. And it's so annoying.
It's like when you have on TikTok and you have like the side-by-side videos.
It's so
and one's like the actual video with information or like the story that's like... And then you have someone on the side that's literally just
I don't want to see your
silent.
face.
And they're just like making faces to the video.
So annoying.
I don't need to see you,
if
my guy.
anyone hasn't seen them,
I don't need to
just
see
Google or YouTube reaction
videos.
There's another one
It's very
where
annoying.
they don't do half-half. They're on top of the video.
On top.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
I'm just
I don't need you
like,
there.
If you want to come and introduce your annoying video, no, come on. If you want to introduce the video, be yourself and be like, look at this, guys, and then go.
Yeah, and then leave us alone.
Off you go.
And the thing is, when
don't be there like...
It always looks so fake as well. Just like...
and then they're like this.
Yeah, we can see.
Like,
you don't need to point.
So
we
annoying.
can see it. Very irritating.
How do you feel about reaction videos?
It depends. Well, those kind is just unnecessary. But...
You know, like when someone's watching a music video.
Oh, yeah, those ones I like.
Yeah, I think we'd be really good at that.
I think we should. I think I'll actually start to make a lot of
I'm not too bad at the annoying
playlists.
ones. Like, I wouldn't be like having a music video and be like...
No, we'd be like watching a music video and just like reacting to it.
Yeah.
Would be hilarious.
That would be good. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants
should
to
start doing
send us your music videos or any videos, not any videos, so we can react to them.
Don't send us your personal music videos
yeah.
because you might not like how we react.
No. We'll be real.
Exactly.
Something real.
Give
No,
me
but I think
something.
you should actually send us your videos. Or do you know what?
Yeah.
We'll take requests for videos to react to.
But just prepare for your feelings to be hurt.
No.
Is what I'm gonna
But
say.
even if it's not yours, yeah? If you're like, oh, I'd really like to see them react to this video.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
No, thanks me for the idea.
That as well. What's wrong with you?
Okay, well, what's right with me?
Well,
Right,
lots
I
of
need
things.
to ask you something else as well.
Yeah.
So the other day, talking of like social media, I don't often do this, but now and then I'll watch something and I'll comment on it.
Yeah.
And it was whatever it was, I commented a very good comment, obviously, because I know what I'm talking about. No, but come on, man. And then I was like, the amount of people out there that are just dumb. And I'm like, I didn't say that. Like, are you really like that thick? Like, all right, okay,
Was it on
maybe you
Instagram?
are. You're on your path of
You have
thickness.
to.
Like, you know,
People
fine, whatever.
need to learn.
But I'm
That's
just
okay.
like, it's amazing how like so many people like just say like some dumb things, and I'm just like, oh my god, you didn't
don't
even
think,
read what I said. Like it was pretty obvious what I said. You know, anyway.
People just like to be angry at something as well.
I know, and it's like, can you move?
Yeah.
Like, and it just almost like.
And the thing is,
do
you know what? Yeah. And the thing that I find is when I come with knowledge and sense, then they just delete their comment.
Yeah,
just
really?
like,
Yeah, but I came with knowledge and sense, and they just came with some other stuff, and I was like, I did not even say it. And then like loads of people were liking my comments, so to you. And it was just like, it was just so stupid.
funny.
I know, but you know what it is, yeah? It was a little test for me, because like I should never, ever, and I didn't really, but let anyone affect my energy. But someone I don't even know.
I know.
That's
Affected
a
your
thing.
energy. Yep.
And then they'll say something, and I'm like,
yeah, exactly.
but that needs to not be a
No,
thing.
it's true.
But it's really difficult.
No, I know. But
I know.
when you logically think about it, as if you're going to let some
I know,
rando that you've never
but
met.
then how does that happen?
What do you mean?
Well, we need to master our mastery more.
We do.
Because that's going to happen more in the future when we comment on, like, you know, this show blows up even more.
Yeah.
And we're going to have people that maybe they don't like us. And
of course.
They can bury themselves. But
Look,
like,
people are going to find us annoying.
And that's fine, because everyone loves what they love and
100%.
don't like what they like. You know, energy,
There are
some
many
things
people
aren't compatible,
as well.
right?
Yeah, there are so many people as well that I've like, you know, I'm a fan of them on YouTube, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, they haven't changed anything. You're very annoying now.
Yeah. Which is fine, because like we said, not everything is compatible, yeah?
Exactly.
But it's funny because I'm not even going to give them this ammunition, because they're going to look back at this show and be like, yeah, see, it's annoying you, isn't it? Like, I'm going to do this because I know it's going to annoy you, because I'm going to be like,
no, that's fine. No, let them, because by
I'm
that
joking,
we
I'm
would have
joking.
mastered our mastery.
Yeah,
Test
exactly.
Test me.
Yeah, say something horrible
Test
to
us.
me.
Yeah, do it.
I'll just video
Invite
you.
it.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, no, it's funny though, because I was like, ugh, how dare, I got offended. I was like, because he said something stupid.
What did they say? What was the
Oh, I
scenario?
can't remember, some stupid thing like about, I can't remember. It was just something about, Anyway, what it stemmed from was like a relationship basically, and like what is acceptable not acceptable in a relationship, but like, you know, how they would help each other or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But which leads me on to relationships and like chores. So say you've got a family, but this is the thing, it depends on the family, it depends on the setting, it depends if it's a traditional family setup, like the woman does stay and look after the children, the household, the cooking, the cleaning, the man provides in terms of finances.
Yeah.
I get
Which
that.
can work.
Yeah,
that
of course
obviously
it can.
work, but
like,
other ways can work as well. Like,
yeah, so like if they both work, what would you deem acceptable or fair?
Like,
it's fairness.
It is fairness.
What would you think if you both went out to work? When you came home, what, does the woman do everything?
No.
Exactly.
You'd aim for 50-50 in it somehow. And I also think like there needs to be, because everyone's different. Like everyone has different skills. Everyone has different like things they like to do and don't like to do.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have a conversation and figure out what works best for both of you as a couple.
That's basically what I was saying. And it literally just stems down to fairness.
Yeah.
And some people say, deluded. And I let it get to me. And I was like, oh, step out of here. Not very much, but I was like, I noticed it, and I was like, "Oh, that's annoying me. I'm annoying myself that I've allowed it to annoy me." I'm like, "Oh, irritating. I know better than this."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
But it's difficult.
It is difficult.
I'm a sensitive soul.
This is it. Emotions are real, guys.
No, I know.
Emotions are very
but like
real.
also like we just need to. I think we just need to master that a bit more because I try, and I really try not to. I'm like like you can like rationally see it and like logically like. Are you crazy?
Sometimes I just allow. Sometimes I completely know, but I just allow myself. Do you know what? I'm just going to go in on this one. Like, you know what? That's fine. I'm just going to go in on it.
It was funny though, because
sometimes you need to. You know.
But then, but then I'm like, why am I even engaging with this person? You know, just like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I blocked like a couple of them. They didn't even say. I did. I was like, I don't need to look at my pay.
I got blocked the other day. I got blocked, but you know that in eyes guy.
Who?
In eyes in. Yeah.
Shut up. Did
blocked.
he block you?
That
is fantastic.
Yeah,
Tell me right now. That is hilarious.
So this eyes guy, he's like
I quite like him.
He's like a spiritual.
He's very conscious. I like the things he comes out with.
No, but do you know what?
I don't like the word influencer, but I like that. I like his mindset the majority of the time. I haven't seen him recently, but when he's popped up, I often agree with what he says.
It's not that he's saying things that are incorrect. It's like. The way
you don't like the way he delivers it.
No, because it's
so
like...
what did you say that got you blocked?
I can't remember, but the way he says stuff is very much like...
I need to know.
I can't remember, but hold on. The way I might remember it, but the way he says stuff is very much like, it puts other people down. It's just like, if you're not doing it this way, then... I
don't really feel like that.
It's not even that is literally how he says it. Like, and you can see it if you look in the comments, there are other, because every time I go there, I'm like, no, I'm really not the only one.
Right,
like, I really see, like, it's not just me
maybe
being like...
You need to set, you should, before you got blocked,
I can't
you won't
now,
be able to
exactly.
Send me one and be like, right, what do you think of this? Because then I'd be like, okay, I see what you mean.
You would.
The majority of the time, I think, he's like talking a bit of sense.
That's because you agree with it. But like, if you're someone who doesn't agree with it, you're just going to feel attacked.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to feel attacked by the way you live.
I don't know, like, obviously we don't know these people yet because they're like on social media or whatever, but
this is why he blocked me, because I was like many times.
I know you write things.
Yeah, and I'm doing it with like, mainly I'm doing it to help the people who might feel attacked by it, because at the end of the day, he's saying something with sense that could help people.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you're targeting your audience, the people that already believe what you're saying, and you're putting off everyone else. So when I comment stuff, I'm like, yes, but
when you're allowed to comment.
Not anymore.
That's so funny.
I'm like, yes.
You've got to go to his missus now.
I know, yeah, I should, innit? I'm like, yeah, but like, you don't have to say it in that way that puts people down. Like, you can just say it in this way. Like,
he's probably sick of you. He's like, oh, not you again.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I love it.
He's never said anything in reply, but he's blocked me.
That is so funny.
It's so funny.
The thing is, I don't think that he I don't know, he seems like a good soul, right?
He's not evil.
That's what I mean. I'm not saying he's evil, but I don't think he's purposely trying to attack people. Maybe he could work on his delivery, which is what you're saying to him. Yeah. But I don't think that maybe he's not conscious of it. And maybe like when he's saying it, he actually doesn't realise.
Well, I'm trying to make him conscious, but he wants to block me.
You might have triggered something.
No, but obviously I did.
You obviously did.
Yeah.
Which, I mean.
Good.
I mean, it's his page. He can block you.
You can do whatever you want.
It's a shame. Now you got to go. So Sister Shanti is his wife.
Yeah.
I like her.
Hello.
He's going to be in the block list soon.
She's probably already blocked me.
He's probably like, look at this.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's probably like, well, babe, I kind of agree with him.
No, because she's exactly the
Block.
same. She's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Just very judgy, you know? Like, obviously have your thing. And yeah, I agree with you, but you don't have to like judge other people like they're living.
Okay, so don't judge me. Ask me my name.
What's her name?
Ask me it again.
What's her name? Oh, I know where you're going with this. This is so funny. Say your name again, please. Love that. Hello.
What's your name? So I'm nice to meet you.
Hi.
Do you want to explain yourself?
Yeah. There are some cultures.
I love this.
This
by
is
the
amazing.
way.
Whose name is not a word; it's a melody.
I literally like, you know, this is like something like out of a film,
Right?
and it's real.
No, but it's real.
I love it. Like you walk down the road and they're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
like,
And you need to get the melody right, otherwise, who are you talking to?
And the thing behind it was
Address
so
me.
beautiful. When the pregnant woman, when the baby's not there yet, she
Yeah.
comes up with the tune. She sings the melody.
Yes.
And then when the baby's born, after 9 or 10 months, whatever it is,
Yeah.
well, I think it's really 10, of perfecting that tune.
Sure.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Okay, maybe not. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Whatever it may be.
It's beat up and bap up.
Has arrived.
That's cool,
But
though.
how amazing is
That's
that?
so cool, yeah.
So
Imagine your
don't
name's a
ever call me
melody.
again unless you're singing it.
Right? Exactly.
You forgot it, didn't you? You forgot my name.
I really
Say
did.
my...
I forgot my name.
Hum-da-dum-da-dum,
Yeah.
sorry.
Humdurah, something like that.
No, but that is... Where was it? Do you remember?
No. It was somewhere in somewhere.
No,
I feel like there were hills. There were hills. I
I
remember
feel like there was
hills.
sunshine. It looked hot.
Yeah, there was sunshine.
Yeah.
There was
And-
sunshine.
Yeah.
They look like tanned people. I don't
Yeah.
know. Some sort of
We don't know where it is.
literally can't even. I wouldn't even be able to give you a continent.
I'd say Africa. Was it? No, I don't know.
I want
Anyway.
to say, to be honest, I want to say like
Let's find
South
out.
America.
I'm not sure about that. We need to give
Asia?
them. We need to bring justice to this, and we need
do.
to
We
give
need
you
to
a
respect
name.
their
Yeah, so you
respect
can
the
look for
people,
yourself because
yeah.
it was a video and it was amazing. I
was
was like,
very
this is
cool.
incredible. Like, and she goes around the village,
Just asking people's names.
and it's just
Mad.
amazing. Like, how is that possible? Like, it's just so cool.
Very cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is why I'm here in 2025.
Exactly.
Like, even though I think I saw it at the end of 2024.
Yeah.
No, but that is cool though.
No, 100%.
That is so good.
We need to find
like
out
the
where they
whole,
are
yeah, we will
and
do
go
them
there.
justice.
We need to
Yeah,
visit.
we need to go
Visit.
there. We need to come up with our names because I forgot mine already.
Same. We need to like record it.
But how cool is that?
Can't
So
write
like
it down. You
around
can't
the
write that
town,
down.
you wouldn't be like, "Hey, Bill." You'd be
No.
like, "Hey, hello,
Yeah. Yes.
It was so good. And
Yes.
some of them were really long.
I know.
I was like,
How do you
Bill,
remember
can you
this?
imagine at school doing the register? Hey, no,
It's true.
boom, boom.
The register's a whole orchestra at this point. Like, can you imagine? How much longer have we got now?
We're good.
That clock's wrong.
Oh yeah, hold on, wait. Oh,
Hold on.
so we're running
Okay,
away.
cool.
We're running
Thank
away
you.
of ourselves and we forget. Okay,
Yeah,
we're good. We're good.
yeah,
we're good.
we-
You've
we're
got
good, we're
you've
good,
got
we're
8
good.
minutes left of.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I think that's just amazing.
it's
Like,
very
I've
cool.
never heard of that. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
trying to
all
learn.
of the things-
It's hard enough to remember people's names like Jan.
with 2
but
syllables.
with what? Yeah.
Then
yeah,
you've got
do
notes
you know what I mean?
and like
yeah.
all sorts.
Structure.
Structure. A whole song structure.
Like imagine. Oh my gosh. That was,
What's her last name? A beat.
Imagine it.
A
Yeah.
beat. Like, can you imagine? Imagine all of the things you
Imagine
could
your
actually
whole like
use as
name.
a name.
Imagine if it, yeah, I know. Imagine if you had like a first, a last, and a middle. Literally, I'm going to take a seat because it's time for a concert.
Exactly.
so you've come for an interview. Hold on a minute.
One man band.
Been practicing this. Right, 10 minutes later. So how are you feeling today?
Oh my gosh. It's
I do
cool,
love
though.
that. It's
very
amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I don't think it would work in the UK.
Do you know what? We just need to like.
I'd love it too, though. That'd
yeah,
be
it'd
so
very
good.
Cool.
That'd be so good.
How musical.
It'd be so funny. It's so, yeah, whoever thought of that.
It's very like. It's
It's
very like
creative.
soul.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Oh, God, yeah.
But this baby felt like this melody to me.
I love that.
It's
I love
cool.
it. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone is pregnant, anyone got a child coming, do a song for your baby.
Do a song.
And let's start it in the UK.
Maybe give them a name, just, for tradition. Yeah. But then also give them a melody.
Yeah, give them a melody.
For
and then when anyone says, "Oh, congratulations," say, no. I don't want to hear a name. I want to hear you sing. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was amazing. I just thought that was incredible, to be honest.
It is incredible.
So one thing I don't think is incredible is kids on bikes. What do you think?
Kids on bikes. And we don't mean like children riding bikes, but we mean like...
No. Sorry, let me clarify.
Yeah. Do you know what's annoying?
You know when you're driving in a London road and there's a... Like, okay, I don't know. I just could not do it.
It's
like,
because it's
driving on a piece of, and you've got a tiny little baby behind you, or like a toddler.
When they're on like the back of the bike.
It's crazy.
It's just because... And do you know
How
what?
are you trusting the road that much?
That's what I mean. Like, I am shook because I'm in the car and I don't want to harm your baby. Like
no, you're
alhamdulillah. Yeah, I don't. I really don't. Like, it's like if you're a good cyclist,
I just don't know how they trust everyone that much.
There needs to be a helmet. There needs to be
Even
like bubble wrap around the kid. There needs to be all sorts.
There needs to be sirens.
There needs to be sirens.
There needs to be an entourage.
Yeah.
There needs to be.
And this is especially with
else.
London cyclists. Yeah. Like, I don't know if any of you all live in London.
Because Holland have a lot of like cyclists, and
I bet they're safe though.
I'm sure they are. That's what I mean. The majority of our cyclists, and I think when you're all in a group, we're like, got the baby. I've got half an ending with me, whatever. Like in a crowd, or the 100 of them, because there's so many. Into Amsterdam, there's so many bikes. Yeah, and so in London though, nah. Even today we were driving here, some guy was like, and I'm like, what is
no, yes, exactly, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had a baby in the back.
Yeah, I know, it's true. Exactly. No, it's just dangerous.
Don't you often see them and you're like, whoa, like really? I'm like, I think to myself, like, I don't know. It's just crazy. Then again, if you're a good
cyclist and you know yourself, fine.
Then again, I say that, right? And in like India, for example, like it's or Thailand or wherever. Like a lot of countries.
Places you've been.
Yeah, like there are literally, and it's so normalised. And that's fine, that's their culture. They will have like 7 people on a moped, including a baby on their head.
Yeah, it's true.
Literally not on the head.
It's
but,
very true.
like honestly, and then we look back at this and we think like, actually it's not that bad. You know what I mean?
Very true,
But I think it's not really like, it's the people around that I wouldn't trust. If I was a good cyclist, actually I am a good cyclist, but I still wouldn't put a baby. I don't know, even in a park, I still feel a bit like, I don't know.
A park's fine.
I'm sure that'd be fine. Yeah.
Like, and if there's like a very designated area for like there probably is in Amsterdam or wherever, like, do you know what I mean? Probably Scandinavia. Then fine. Like,
you love Scandinavia today?
I just thought of that. Just like, I was just trying to harp back to my earlier mention.
So funny.
Yeah. Just because they're very organised. They just have things like,
Just cold.
Just cold.
Yeah, maybe they're just so cold that their brains like work better.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's too hot out
They're like,
here.
we must think. How are we going to get out of this freezing situation?
I know. Yeah, but too hot in the UK doesn't sound right.
No.
If we look outside.
No.
It just doesn't feel right.
So wherever you are in the world, please message us and tell us what your weather's like. Because it ain't like this. Or sprinkle some sunshine into us because we need it.
Sunshine,
we need
it.
Yeah, it'd be great. It would be great.
It would be
great. Don't you just love the sun?
I do. Even if it's cold, give me the sun.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather it be warm.
Yeah.
But if it's going to be cold, let it be cold and sunny.
Yeah, I agree.
I need that Vit D.
Yeah. No, 100%. And actually, I spoke to someone in the medical sort of, situation.
A doctor?
No, a nurse. Anyway, she was like, everyone in the UK should be having vitamin D from, I think it was October to January, whatever it was. Yeah. September to January or something like that.
I take it all year round.
It's literally, do you? Yeah. Yeah, everyone actually should be taking it because of the deficiency we have. Like, it's a fact. So just saying, if you're feeling a little bit, you might be vitamin D.
It does make honestly, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
To my energy levels and my energy levels is low.
Vitamin D difference. Sorry.
No, never apologise. Always be you.
Always. I'll be me. No, but honestly, if you're feeling a bit meh, you might be iron. You might be having
iron deficient.
Yeah, you might be anemic, which is iron deficient. Or you might be vitamin D lacking.
Lacking in that D. Yeah. So
yeah.
Get some D. Get some
vitamin D.
Get some D in you. Yeah.
No, but seriously do. Because it will help you out. And you'll have a spring in your step.
Honestly, okay, so vitamin D, ashwagandha, Take
Yeah.
that.
Ashwagandha. Please consult your healthcare professional. No, don't.
Consult
No,
allegedly.
I'm joking.
And what's the other one? I take lion's mane
Ginseng's
as well. Ginseng. Yeah, apparently ginseng's like the Asian, the East Asian ashwagandha.
Yeah, they're similar. Yeah. There's
similar
different types of ginseng as well, because I was taking some.
Really?
All different. Yeah, there's all different. Like dong quai, like. I've been taking it quite a while.
Dong quai.
Yeah, I just what do you know? I went to think I'm like, well, that looks good. I'll take that. And I'll try that. And I'll try that. Yeah, and I just go for it.
You tried a few.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, Dong Quai. I'm sure Dong Quai as well. It sounds like someone's name. You're right, Don. You're right, Mr. Quay. What's your name?
Dong Quai.
Dong Quai. I thought it was. Anyway, we're out of time.
Oh, we're out of time.
Well, we're basically nearly out of time. So I want to say it before we get cut off.
Which we
often do. Often or often?
Often.
Oh.
Often.
Why did I often? Are you sure?
For me, it's often. I think we're
okay. Bye. We'll continue this next week.
Bye now.